Hi, I'm here with Veronica Astells in the Town of Windsor, and she's the Environmental Program Manager here. And she's going to tell us about their Operator Laboratory Collaboration Tool. Veronica, why was this tool developed?
This tool was developed, I guess, out of a need, and then it morphed from there into something a lot more substantial than initially planned. A lot of small laboratories are familiar with having to utilize operations for assistance in collection of samples and basic laboratory analysis. And so that's where it started. But then once we saw that the benefit of the collaboration between the operators and laboratory, we expanded it to a far greater scale, and that's kind of how it started.
Oh, great. How has this tool been used?
So the operators come into the lab, and each operator is responsible for participating in the lab for an entire week at a time. And they do a rotational schedule. And not only do they assist with sample collection and basic lab analysis, but they also really get in depth into the tests that are performed, how they're performed, and how they relate back to the operations of the plant. And then vice versa, laboratory staff goes out with operations and really gets a handle on what's going on in the plant. And coordinating the two and holding staff meetings and really directly relating the laboratory results with the operations is the foundation for this tool.
Okay. Are there any other benefits that you derive from using it?
Yeah, there's actually been several benefits that we've come up with. First of all, because everybody is participating, there's not one person or a small group of individuals that has the basis of this knowledge. It's really spread throughout. And because operations has a lot better understanding of the laboratory tests and how they directly relate to the plant, they're given a lot more confidence in having an understanding of how the plant reacts to certain changes. It's really given operators and laboratory staff a way to network and make some pretty innovative changes around the wastewater plant.
It sounds like this tool has affected the culture.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. It definitely has.
Great. Any suggestions you have for anyone who would like to use this tool?
Yeah, not everybody's going to want to participate in the laboratory at that level. And I'd say it's really important that everybody receive equal treatment in terms of laboratory training and that cross-networking. And then the other factor is, this tool doesn't seem super complex. I'm sure a lot of wastewater agencies would say, well, my lab staff and my operations staff do network. But if you look at it on the surface, it might seem that way, but it's really important to delve deep into that and making sure that they are actually really making those connections and not just checking off a box as, yes, we do this, and actually really networking together and collaborating in that area.
Well, great. There you have it. This is the Town of Windsor's tool, and it's called the Operator Laboratory Collaboration Tool. Tongue twister, in fact, yes it is. And so here's the tool, and it's available for your use if you like.